Hey guys, Sai here with Gamegaming and Dynamis Coalition. I'm just here today bringing you another Star Citizen video. Today, I thought I would do something a little bit different. I thought I would, hop into Arena Commander, start up Vandal Swarm game mode, and, only use the third-person camera. Not switch back to the first person where I'm in the cockpit and stuff. Just the one behind the ship, right? So, I just thought it would be fun, be a little bit of a challenge. I was thinking it would, be pretty terrible. I really wasn't expecting to do very well at all, flying only in third person. I thought it was going to be pretty hard to be able to aim at anything without a crosshair or anything like that. Any sort of aiming reticle. But, I got in there, and while it was hard to aim at first, it did take, definitely took some getting used to. After a little bit, the aiming wasn't all that bad. It definitely was harder to aim than in first person, but I was surprised at how easy it actually was, compared to what I was thinking it was going to be like. So I was able to, fly through a couple of waves there. And it ends up that I was actually having a really fun time playing it in third person only. It was almost as easy for me to fly in third person as it was in first. Finding targets that weren't going after you could be really, actually pretty terrible. But on the other hand, I was actually able to, see where I was being hit from. Currently in the game, I'm unable to tell in first person, usually even if I'm getting hit, other than the shield notifications. So being able to just see where the lasers are hitting me and where they're coming from, I'm able to locate enemies based on where they're shooting me from, and it's actually a lot easier to dodge and get out of the way if you actually know where the enemies are. You can turn and face them and blast their faces off. So that was pretty cool. Kind of makes me just wish for like some sort of damage noise when you are being hit. That is something I guess that may be coming in the next update, which will be version 0.9, seeing as they are revamping the sound. But flying in third person also really pulled out another point which I had noticed before, which is that there's no non-HUD missile warning system. If you're being locked onto, or if there's a missile locked onto you and flying at you, the only way for you to tell is by seeing on the HUD. And so, since I'm flying in third person and I have no HUD, there was almost absolutely no way for me to even see if a missile was coming at me. There was actually a couple of times where I was able to actually see the missile flying towards me, but it was only like a hair before I got hit, just a fraction of a second. So there really wasn't anything I was able to do about that. I just don't have instant reaction time. So that's another thing that I was, just longing for as I was playing in third person here, is just some sort of beeping or something that will let you know that there's a missile flying at you. So another thing that I noticed about flying in third person was something I wasn't really expecting again, was that it was actually a lot better looking, in my opinion. Not that the game looks bad in the cockpit, because the cockpit looks great, but I was just surprised at how much better I personally thought it looked. I think it has something to do with being able to see all the little details on your ship, and as you're turning and stuff, the shadows are shifting. It's just the lighting engine, it really shows it off when you're able to see the outside of your ship as you're flying around and shooting lasers and explosions and all that good stuff. And because of some of these things, like being able to see when I'm being hit and just being able to look at the pretty graphics, I know that seems silly, but I actually think I enjoyed flying in third person a little bit more than I did in first, although it was definitely harder to aim accurately. I really didn't do any worse than I did flying in first person, and that really surprised me. I was expecting to do far, far worse in third person than I would normally do in first person, but that just wasn't the case. I definitely had fun playing it. It was an absolute blast. Although I always have fun playing first or third person, I guess. So, if you want to, I don't know, challenge your aiming and maybe just sit back and look at the graphics a bit as you play, it might be worth a shot trying to fly third person only. Anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. If you want to see more Star Citizen or other gaming videos, then you can subscribe to the channel here, Gamegaming. And if you would like to join my Star Citizen organization, it's not mine, but the one that I'm in, Dynamis Coalition, then you can go ahead and go to the description and click on that link there. It'll take you right to the organization page. And I know I'm like kind of rambling on here, but if you guys would mind dropping a comment if there's something you think I can work on, or something that you liked about the video, or anything, any thoughts you have, just drop a comment there. I really make these videos for the audience, and getting feedback from it really is the best thing from making YouTube videos. So go ahead and do that, and if you like the video, go ahead and like it. That's a good idea. Alright, so I guess until next time, talk to you guys later.